Hello everyone. Today, we're going to learn how to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an advanced AI that can answer questions and help with writing tasks like a YouTube script, articles, and stories. It works by analyzing massive amounts of text to predict the best response based on what you ask. In this video, we'll start with the basics of writing effective prompts. Then, we'll dive into some of the newer and more advanced features. Let's get started. Access ChatGPT and sign in. To access ChatGPT, go to chatgpt.com. I've also included a link in the description below. If you don't have an account yet, signing up is completely free. Write a basic prompt. After signing in, you'll land on the main ChatGPT screen. At first glance, the interface looks pretty simple. In the center of the screen, you'll see some text that says, "What can I help you with?" Below that, there's a text field where you can type a message to ChatGPT. You'll also see some example prompts, such as creating an image, summarizing text, and more. Now, I want to compose a marketing message for my inverter business, called the AT Inverter Company, and see if ChatGPT can help. I can type my message, also known as a prompt, directly in the text field. Alternatively, I can click on the microphone icon to speak my prompt. I'm going to type, "Write a marketing email for my inverter business." Then, I simply click on the send icon to submit it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT quickly drafts an email, but there's a problem. It sounds generic. Is this ChatGPT's fault? Not really. My original prompt was too vague. This highlights an important principle. The more context and details you provide, the better the response will be. Let's try again with a more specific prompt. Write an engaging marketing email for AT Inverter's new design, AT Prime. Keep it friendly, offer a 5% discount, and make it short and exciting. This time, the response is much better. It highlights the new design, keeps the tone friendly, and includes the correct discount. That's why adding clear details is key. Output actions. After getting the output, I have several options. Have ChatGPT read the response aloud. Copy the text to paste it elsewhere. Give feedback with a thumbs up or thumbs down, and edit the response using the Canvas feature. If I'm satisfied but want small tweaks, I can use the Canvas feature. Edit text with Canvas. Clicking Edit in Canvas opens an interactive space where you can refine text. On the left, I see my chat history, and on the right, I can edit the generated response. For example, instead of ending the email with hashtags, I'd prefer a closing statement. I can edit directly here like I would in a document. Also, I can ask ChatGPT to refine it. Let's say I want to add urgency to the text. I will come to the chat box here and ask ChatGPT to make this sound more exclusive and time-sensitive. So, I noticed it made some changes, but I'm not quite sure what all the different changes were. In the top right-hand corner, I can click on this icon, and this will show me all the different changes. The old subject is crossed out in red, and the new subject in green. This way, I can see what all the specific changes were. Now, if you're unhappy with any of the changes, you can also undo and go back to a previous version by pressing this icon. At the very top, over here, I can click on this drop-down, and you can rename your canvas here. That way, it's easy to return to. Once you're done making edits within the canvas, you can close out of the canvas view by clicking this icon at the top left, and it brings you back to the chat. If you'd like to return to the canvas, in the top right-hand corner, you'll see this icon for Open Canvas, and if you click on that, it will bring you back into the Canvas view. Upload files and analyze documents. ChatGPT isn't just for text. It can process files, too. If you need it to extract insights from a PDF, spreadsheet, image, or even a code file, simply click the plus icon to connect Google Drive, OneDrive, or upload files directly from your computer. Search the web for real-time info. While ChatGPT has a vast knowledge base, it doesn't always have real-time updates. That's where search comes in. Let's test this out. I'll click on the search icon and type in a prompt. What are the trending inverter designs in 2025? Are there any recent reports on new inverter design trends? This is data that ChatGPT won't necessarily know about. However, if we search the web for this information, I'll be able to get a response. If we look at each point, it also includes a reference to where it got this information from. I could go to any one of these websites if I'd like to read more about this trend. Next to search, we also have another icon called Reason, which helps with complex problem solving. Let's say I need to estimate how many inverters to produce for December based on past sales and projected demand. ChatGPT analyzes the data and provides an optimized production number, along with a breakdown of how it reached that conclusion. Chat history and sidebar. Over on the left-hand side, we can see my chat history, but we can also set up new chats. Maybe I want to carry on a chat about a completely new topic. I can click on this icon, and this drops us into a completely new chat. However, you don't lose any of your past chats. Over on the left-hand side, I can click on this chat, and this drops us right back into our previous conversation. I can click on the three dots, and here I have different options for my chats. I can share it, rename it, archive it, or even delete it if I'd like to get rid of it entirely. On top, I can also search through all of my previous chats. That way I could get back to anything very easily. Up on top, I could also minimize the sidebar. When I click on that, that gives me more space for the chat. And right up on top, I could click on this icon to return to this view again. Generate images. Let's jump into a new chat. I'll click on this icon. ChatGPT is very capable. Not only can it output text, but you can also have it generate images. Here in the text field, let's type in a prompt. Generate an image of a modern inverter. That's the same inverter that we talked about earlier in our marketing communication. Similar to all the other prompts, the more detail that you can provide, the better the output will be. Now that I've typed in my prompt, let's send that through. And there we get an image back. Not a bad attempt, but I could always try generating again to see if I get a result that maybe I like more. Customize ChatGPT settings. In all my different prompts today, I have to provide context again. For example, I keep saying that it's for the ad inverter company. It'd be nice if ChatGPT remember that. So in the top right-hand corner, click on your profile picture, and in this menu there's an option for Customize ChatGPT. Let's click on this. This opens up a dialog where you can customize ChatGPT. That way ChatGPT has context every time you prompt the AI. Here, for example, what should ChatGPT call you? I input my name. What do? I run the ad inverter company. And then what traits should ChatGPT have? Here, I'll type in just some general information that I want it to keep in mind every time it's giving me output. Down below, I also have some pre-selected options and advanced settings. Once you're done configuring all this, in the bottom right, you can click on Save. And it'll now have that context every time you prompt. Explore Custom GPTs. Along with customizing your own ChatGPT, you can also access what's called a Custom GPT. In the top left-hand corner of the screen, let's click on this icon that says Explore GPTs. A Custom GPT is basically a custom AI assistant, built for specific tasks. Instead of just using the standard ChatGPT, which is a good generalist, you can find specialized GPTs for all sorts of different things. You can look through this and see if maybe some of these would work better than just a generalist model. Manage privacy and data settings. As you start using ChatGPT more and more, you may start to wonder what happens to all of the data that you feed into ChatGPT. By default, all of that data is used to help train its models. However, if you don't want to allow that, you can turn it off. In the top right-hand corner, let's click on your profile picture and then go down to Settings. Within Settings, you have all sorts of different options. Over on the left-hand side, let's click on Data Controls. Here we see an option that says Improve the model for everyone, and by default, it's turned on. However, if you don't want to share your data back with ChatGPT, you can turn off this toggle and then save it, and all of your data will stay just for you. And that's how you use ChatGPT. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI tutorials.